We're with Assemblyman Upendra Chivukula. We just heard a bill in his committee about CHP, which is combined heat and power. For the benefit of our audience, can you explain, first of all, what that is?
CHP stands for combined heat power, meaning when you are generating electricity, along with that you also generate steam. That steam can be used for heating in the winter time and for cooling in the summertime to using chillers. And conventional power plants are at about 30% efficient, the throughput, whereas the combined cycle plants, they can be as high as 80%. And so there is a double benefit of reducing the greenhouse gases, at the same time getting more energy out of the CHP plants.
Is this a new technology, or is this something that has been proven?
This technology has been around for a long time. If you go to Princeton Medical Center, they are using CHPs. Montclair State, they are in the process of putting the CHP. Rutgers has a CHP plant. It's been there, and we used to incentivize through giving sales tax exemptions, and we were trying to create contiguity. We define legislation to define contiguity so that we not only go beyond beyond one easement, so that way you don't waste the steam that is generated or the electricity. Whatever excess you have, you are able to share with the neighbors. No, the CHP power is run by the natural gas, makes use of natural gas. As you know, the natural gas prices are at their lowest in a long time, and we have abundant supply of natural gas. Making use of the natural gas and trying to create energy, and also what is known as a distributed generation. If I have a campus like a university campus or a hospital campus, I generate electricity and steam needed for my campus, and whatever excess I'm allowed to connect to the grid, so that way I can get benefit from that.
So unlike solar and wind, this would be available 24 hours a day?
Yeah, unlike solar and wind, they are intermittent. They are only when the sun is there, solar energy. When the wind is blowing, there's wind energy. But CHP is available 24/7, and it can also help us tremendously during the peak load. New Jersey makes capacity payments anywhere from $160 to $230 per megawatt day, which is adding on to our energy bill. By having CHP plants taking off some of the peak load, the capacity payments are needed to meet the peak load demands, and by having the CHP, we can bring down the capacity prices down, and thereby reducing the customer's energy bill.
So what specifically does this bill do to incentivize CHP?
Over a 12-year period, we wanted to give the what is known as alternative energy certificates, which can be traded in New Jersey or anywhere for the power that is generated, and those certificates can be traded for, let's say, $10, $12, and that money will be going into amortize some of the cost of building these plants. It costs anywhere from $2 to $3 million to build a small plant, and so over a period of time they can receive their investments. This will attract capital into New Jersey, create a number of jobs. U.S. Department of Energy is constantly trying to promote the CHP because we're trying to come up with a distributed generation network, and using CHP you can create what is known as a microgrid, which is trying to have independent. For example, in Hurricane Sandy, when the grid went down, everybody lost the power. They were depending on diesel generators, and you can replace the diesel generators with natural gas generators, and at the same time CHPs are going to be available because if they are disconnected from the grid, they can, each campus as an island can support themselves.
I would be remiss in not asking you about the status of solar and wind energy as of today.
Well, we have taken a setback in the solar because of the price of SREX coming down quite a bit, and we will rebound. It's going to take a few months for us to rebound. We have taken the introduced the legislation, and that became law, which trying to see how we can stabilize the price of SREX. And the wind, I think I'm saddened that we have not made as much progress. The governor and the legislature have taken a great pride saying that we are the first state to introduce the legislation, which was almost 18 months ago, and we have not seen the regulations, and we have not made much progress. And I think our time is clicking, and so we need to get our act together, and we have to move fast.
Assemblyman, thank you very much.